And he goes, one, that's a problem because they're saying it comes from non-living things, that just the right mixture of chemicals got together and formed life. And with all our AI and super intelligence and testing, we've never been able to create life outside of already having life. And he says, so let's just take that first thing and go ahead and assume that it happens. And let's say it was a single cell organism, which the scientists say it was.
Yeah.
What all of a sudden happened for this thing to decide, gosh, maybe we ought to become a multi-cell organism? So, well, but that just could be, conditions in the water. He says, so as this thing got to have more and more cells, was there at one time a group of something that was classified as a plant that all of a sudden became an animal? Because if they all come from that one cell, there's got to be some decisiveness in the evolutionary progress that says, you know what, I'm not happy being a single cell organism, so I'm going to become multicell. And if you become multicell, are you a plant or an animal? And where did that divide? Where in the evolutionary process of pure chance did this happen? And then this, they say there was a fish that crawled out of the water. Well, when did this fish decide that it didn't, that breathing air on the land was better than breathing through the gills that it had for millions and millions of years? And there's a great arguments, and I can get lost in that conversation, but this talks about how God made us. And this is one of the most fascinating arguments that we can get into is were we made unique? Or were we made as an experiment to become whatever we want to be?